Hello student. Today we will study lesson number 6, our constitution. Before going through the lesson, it's important to know what does the mean of constitution. See, in the simple language we can say constitution is a set of rules according to which a country is governed. Means constitution is a set of rules according to which any country is governed. Every country has its own constitution. See, first point, Constitution of India. Just like you follow rules in school, people of our country also follow rules. These rules are written in a book called the Constitution of India. These rules were made so that every Indian could lead his or her life in peace and harmony as a citizen of this country. Students, can you imagine the condition of a class without a teacher? Same condition will be of a country without a constitution. So, for the smooth functioning of a country, constitution is very important. Constitution is very important for every person living in that country to lead his or her life in peace and harmony. See, the Constitution lays down the principles according to which our country is governed. It includes the methods, powers, and duties which must be followed by the government institutions. It also describes the rights and duties of Indian citizens. Constitution shows the way how our country should be governed. It includes the method, powers, duties, rights, everything according to which any citizen can lead his or her life beautifully and peacefully. See next, the making of our constitution. See, before India became independent, it was under the British rule. The British ruled India with a set of rules and a structure of government that was based on the model they had back in Great Britain. Indians had no say in their governance and their interests were largely ignored. Before 1947, India was not a free country. We were governed by the British government and we had to follow the rules and regulations made by the British. Means they are governing us according to their constitution which they follow in Great Britain. According to them, we had to live our life. At that time, our interests were largely ignored. See next para. Therefore, when India became independent on 15 August 1947, the leaders realized that they needed a new constitution to govern the country that would be more suitable for our country and countrymen. Hence, in 1946, a constituent assembly was elected. After becoming free, our leaders realized that there must be our own constitution in which every citizen should be equal. So, in 1946, a constituent assembly was elected. See next, this assembly had people from all backgrounds and professions. They were selected to discuss and create a new constitution for India. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to write it. To draft a new constitution for our country, 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days time took. Every word which was written in the constitution was debated, discussed by the members of the constituent assembly. means whatever is written in our constitution before writing or before making any rule, they have discussed a lot on that topic. See, a committee of 6 members called the drafting committee was given the task of drafting this new constitution. Do you know how many members were there in Constituent Assembly? There were total 389 members to draft the Constitution of India. A committee of 6 members called the drafting committee was given the task to draft this constitution. Drafting means to write something in rough. Then they discussed on those topics again. Then they become law. It was headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Except Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, 5 members were there. They are Aladi Krishna Swami Iyer, N. Gopala Swami, K.M. Munshi, Muhammad Sadullah, B.L. Mittal, and D.P. Khetan. They were the member of drafting committee. They were given the task to write or to draft the constitution or write the rough version of constitution. See, therefore, Dr. Ambedkar is also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. Finally, on 26 November 1949, all the members of the Constituent Assembly signed the draft and created our constitution. Means finally the task of making our constitution became over on 26 November 1949. The constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. This day is celebrated as the Republic Day. Now you know why we celebrate Republic Day, because on this day our constitution came into effect. In 1950, the constitution had 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. The preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and the directive principle of state policy are some of the important features of the Constitution. In the next video, we will study about the preamble. Listen the video carefully, revise the lesson. Thank you.